The soft glow of dawn casts its light on an ancient Japanese battleground. Two figures stand in contrast, but one, with dual swords poised, demands attention. This is Miyamoto Musashi, not just a samurai, but a philosopher, artist, and strategist. With over 60 duels undefeated, some of which to the death, he's the epitome of mastery, not solely in martial arts, but in life's very essence. As steel clashes briefly, resonating with power and skill, it becomes evident that Musashi's true journey isn't just on this battlefield. It's a journey of Dokudo, the way of solitude. Miyamoto Musashi wasn't born a legend. He forged himself into one. Born in 1584 in the Harima province, Musashi's early years were turbulent, hinting at the fierce warrior he would become. Orphaned at a young age, the adversities of life found him early. But instead of breaking him, they became the anvil upon which his spirit was shaped. His introduction to the way of the sword began as a young boy. By the age of 13, his thirst for mastery led him to his first duel against a samurai named RYYZN. It was raw, unpolished, and brutal. Using a staff, young Musashi overcame his opponent, signaling the beginning of a legacy. But this victory wasn't just a testament to his martial prowess. It was a glimpse into his indomitable spirit, a spirit unyielding to life's trials. Musashi's youth was a whirlwind of travels, challenges, and duels. Each battle, whether won or lost, added layers to his understanding of combat, strategy, and life itself. However, with every clash, a pattern emerged, not just of a warrior seeking victory, but of a young man searching for meaning. These early years were foundational, shaping the warrior philosopher Musashi would evolve into. It was during this time that the seeds of Dokudo, the way of solitude, were sown, gradually guiding him towards a path of introspection intertwined with martial mastery. The ancient landscapes of Japan, with its vast mountains and whispering forests, often echo a profound sense of solitude. It's within this backdrop that Musashi's philosophy of Dokudo, or the way of solitude, finds its roots. But what is this path, and how did it manifest in the life of a warrior? Dokudo isn't just about physical aloneness. It's an inward journey. It's about forging one's destiny, being self-reliant, and finding authenticity in one's actions and thoughts. To walk the path of solitude is to truly understand oneself, undistracted by the clamor of society or the expectations of others. For Musashi, Dokudo was both a chosen path and a natural evolution. As he traveled the length and breadth of Japan, challenging and being challenged, he often found himself away from the societal norms of his time. Between duels, he sought solace in nature, meditating under waterfalls, reflecting in caves, and learning from the rhythms of the earth. It was in these moments of solitude that Musashi began penning his insights, crafting strategies not just for the battlefield but for life itself. Yet Dokudo wasn't a retreat from the world for Musashi. It was a deeper engagement with it. By understanding himself, he could understand others better. By mastering his inner demons, he could face any external foe. The way of solitude became his compass, guiding him through challenges, introspections, victories, and losses. As we reflect on Musashi's journey, Dokudo emerges as more than just a philosophy. It's a call to listen to our inner voice, to bravely walk our unique paths, and to find wisdom in both the battles and the silences of life. Musashi's life was punctuated by duels that were not just tests of skill, but crucibles of personal growth. Duel with Sasaki Kojiro, arguably his most famous duel, this showdown on the shores of Ganryu Island saw Musashi defeating Kojiro with a wooden sword he carved from an oar. More than a testament to his skill, this duel reflected Musashi's deep understanding of strategy, timing, and psychology. He arrived late, throwing off Kojiro's focus, and used the sun to his advantage, blinding his opponent. Encounters with the Yoshioka school. Facing multiple skilled opponents from a renowned school, Musashi emerged victorious, adapting to each unique challenge. These duels taught the importance of adaptability and reinforced his belief in the Niten Ichi-ryu, or two-sword technique, as a versatile martial strategy. Each duel in Musashi's life wasn't just a conquest over an opponent, but an insight gained, a lesson learned. They shaped his martial philosophy and personal worldview, emphasizing the continuous journey of self-improvement and adaptation. While the tales of Musashi's duels are legendary, the depth of his character extends far beyond the battlefield. The artist. Musashi wasn't just a master of the sword, he was a master of the brush. His calligraphy and paintings, characterized by their bold strokes and profound simplicity, reflect the same principles he applied in combat. Each stroke, like each sword movement, was deliberate, full of intent. The philosopher. His magnum opus, the Book of Five Rings, Go-Rin no Sho, is more than a manual on martial strategy. It delves into the very essence of combat, strategy, and understanding oneself. Its teachings resonate beyond the realm of swordsmanship, offering wisdom on navigating the challenges of life. Musashi's genius lay not just in mastering one art, but in intertwining the principles across disciplines, showcasing the universality of truth and mastery. Musashi's legendary Niten Ichi-ryu, the two-sword technique, was more than just a display of martial prowess. It symbolized the harmonious balance he sought in life. Every fierce duel was counterbalanced by moments of serene reflection. The roars of battlefields were complemented by the soft whispers of nature during his solitary retreats. This duality is further evident in his dual identity as both warrior and philosopher. While he swung his swords with unmatched precision, he also wielded the brush with profound insight, delving deep into the intricacies of life and strategy. The same man who faced formidable opponents in duels would later retreat to pen down his learnings, reflecting on battles both external and within. In Musashi, the lines between the martial and the philosophical blurred, creating a holistic vision of life where every challenge was a lesson and every reflection a step closer to mastery. Musashi's time may have been centuries ago, but his teachings and philosophy resonate even in today's hyper-connected world. In an age of digital distractions and fleeting trends, Musashi's emphasis on self-awareness and discipline offers a grounding perspective. His principle of dokudo, the way of solitude, invites us to seek moments of introspection amidst our bustling lives. It's a reminder to listen to our own voice amidst the cacophony, and to carve our path independent of societal pressures. Moreover, Musashi's approach to continuous learning and adaptation speaks to the modern ethos of lifelong education and personal growth. In a world that's constantly evolving, being adaptable, much like Musashi in his varied duels, becomes a key to success. And perhaps most importantly, his holistic view of mastery, spanning arts, combat, and philosophy, encourages us to diversify our passions, to seek interconnectedness in our pursuits, and to understand that true excellence is not confined to just one domain. In Musashi, we find timeless lessons of resilience, authenticity, and continuous growth, serving as beacons for anyone navigating the complexities of the modern world. As we traverse the rich tapestry of Miyamoto Musashi's life, it's evident that his legacy is not merely of a swordsman, but of a soul seeking truth in every endeavor. His duels, his artistry, his philosophies, all stand testament to a life lived with purpose and passion. Musashi's journey, marked by both solitude and combat, serves as a mirror to our own lives, reflecting our struggles, our victories, and our quests for meaning. The universality of his teachings reminds us that while circumstances change, the core principles of life remain. In the echoes of his two swords clashing, in the silent strokes of his brush, and in the profound words of the Book of Five Rings, we find an invitation to embark on our own journeys, to face our challenges head-on, to embrace solitude, and to continually seek our own path of mastery. For in the legacy of Miyamoto Musashi, we find not just the chronicles of a legendary warrior, but a timeless guide for life itself.